everyone. Welcome to Seacliff Story Time in Martha's Vineyard. And once again, how lucky are we to have our assistant Molly with us for the reading. And the story is Ira Sleeps Over. It's about a boy named Ira. I was invited to Graham's house. Oh, I was so happy. I had never slept in a friend's house before. But I had a problem, and it began when my sister said, "Are you taking your teddy bear along?" "Taking my teddy bear along," I said, "to my friend's house? Are you kidding? That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. Of course I'm not taking my teddy bear." And then she said, "But you've never slept without your teddy bear before. How will you feel sleeping when your teddy bear is home? What do you think?" "Oh, I'll feel fine. I'll feel great. I'll probably love sleeping without my teddy bear. Just don't worry about it," I said. "Who's worried?" she said. But now she had me thinking. She really had me thinking. I began to wonder, suppose I won't like sleeping without my teddy bear. Suppose I just hate sleeping without my teddy bear. Should I take him?
I think she will. I think she has to.
"Take him," said my mother. "Take him," said my father. But Graham will laugh. He'll say I'm a baby." "He won't laugh," said my mother. "He won't laugh," said my father. "He'll laugh," said my sister. So I decided not to take my teddy bear. That afternoon I played with Graham, and Graham had big plans. "Tonight when you come over, we're going to have fun. I'm going to show you my junk collection. Then we're going to have a wrestling match, and after that a pillow fight. Then we're going to do magic tricks. Then we're going to play checkers. Then we're going to play dominoes. And then we can fool around with my magnifying glass." "Great," I said. "I can hardly wait." By the way, I asked, "What do you think about teddy bears?" Reggie just went on talking as if he'd never heard of teddy bears. After that, he said, "We can do, oh, I don't know, we can go, and when the house is really dark, you know what we can do? We can tell ghost stories." "Ghost stories," I said. "Yes, ghost stories, scary, creepy, spooky ghost stories." I began to think about my teddy bear. "Does your house get very dark?" I said. "Yes," said Reggie. "Very, very dark." "Uh-huh," said Reggie. By the way, what do you think about teddy bears?" Suddenly, Reggie was in a hurry to go someplace. "See you tonight," he said. "See ya." I decided to take my teddy bear. But my sister said, "Good," said my mother. "Good," said my father. What did the sisters say? "What if Reggie wants to know your teddy bear's name? Did you think about that? Did you think about how he's going to laugh when you say Tata? That's a silly baby name, even for a teddy bear." "He wouldn't ask," I said. "He'll ask," she said. I decided not to take my teddy bear. At last it was time to go to Reggie's house. "Good night," said my mother. "Good night," said my father. "Sleep tight," said my sister. I went next door where Reggie lived. And that night he showed me his junk. He showed me his flashlight, his collections, an egg timer, rubber stamps and labels. We decided to play office. And after that we had a wrestling match. And after that we had a pillow fight. And after that, Graham's father said, "Bedtime." "Already?" said Graham. "Already," said his father. We got into bed. "Good night," said Graham's father. "Good night," we said. Oh, Graham sighed and I sighed. "We can still tell ghost stories," said Graham. "Do you know any?" I asked. "Uh-huh." And Reggie began to tell a ghost story. It was very, very scary. Graham stopped. "Are you scared?" he asked. "Uh-huh. Are you?" "What?" said Graham. "Are you scared?" "Just a minute," said Graham. I have to get something." "What do you have to get?" I asked. "Oh, something," said Graham. And Graham pulled something out of a drawer. The room was dark, but I could see that it had fuzzy arms and legs and was about the size of a teddy bear. I looked again. It was a teddy bear. Graham got back into bed and he started to tell the ghost story again. And I said, "Is that your teddy bear?" And Graham said, "What?" And I said again, "Is that your teddy bear?" "You mean this? The one you're holding," I said. Uh-huh, Graham answered. Do you sleep with them all the time? What, said Graham? I said, do you sleep with them all the time? Uh-huh. Does your teddy bear have a name? Does your teddy bear have a name? I said, louder. Uh-huh, said Graham. What is it? You won't laugh, asked Graham. No, I promise. It's Foo-Foo. Did you say Foo-Foo? Yes, said Graham. Just a minute. I have to get something. What do you have to get? Graham asked. Oh, just something, I answered. Next minute I was ringing my own doorbell and the door opened. Ira, everyone said. What are you doing here? I changed my mind. You what? Said his mother. You what? Said his father. You what? Said his sister. She was still up. I changed my mind. I decided to take Tata after all. I went upstairs. Soon I was down again with Tata. My sister said, Graham's gonna laugh. You're gonna see he's gonna laugh. He's gonna fall down laughing. He won't laugh, said my mother. He won't laugh, said my father. He won't laugh, I said. I went back to Graham's room. I have a teddy bear too, I said. And do you know his name? I waited for Graham to say, uh-huh, but he didn't. You know why he didn't say anything? I looked at Graham. He was fast asleep. Just like that, he'd fallen asleep. Graham, wake up! You have to finish telling the ghost story. But Graham just held his teddy bear closer and went right on sleeping. After that, well, there wasn't anything to do. Good night, I whispered to Tata, and I fell asleep too. And that's the end of Ira Sleeps Over. Did you like the story?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good story. All right, I think it's time for the birthdays. All right, I'm gonna get the birthday book. Do you wanna hold on to the birthday cake or should I put it down? You wanna hold on to it? Good. Okay, great. So I think today we're going to celebrate my friend Allison's birthday. Let's find out what the birthday votes have been, all right? For vanilla, we have Hudson, Marlo, Molly, Alice, Joseph, Graham, Audrey, Lila, and Henry.
I'm gonna do the
Chocolate? I don't know. Can you read it nice and loud?
Sophia,
India,
India, Ben, B,
Bevy,
Betty, Riley,
Harris,
Harris, Emily,
Nicholas,
Nicholas,
and that's it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 vanilla. How many?
8.
8 chocolate. Okay, so it's a little bit more vanilla. I hope that's what Allison likes. So we're gonna have to flip them, right? Make it a little bit more vanilla. All right. Okay. Got it? Sure. Perfect. Okay, all right, let's sing to Allison. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Allison. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, cameraman Dan. Thank you, Molly. Thank you so much. And remember, we love you all very, very much.